Hello and welcome. If you don't like reading, then I recommend you quit out of this video, and thanks. Anyway, today I want to talk about that unused Sonic form from the pilot of Sonic X, which everybody knows as Nazo. And I want to prove that Nazo was supposed to be a modern version of Hypersonic. I have all the evidence to support this and why my theory might be correct. I will put the old chat between Takashi Iizuka and the guy that asked him about Nazo way back in 2015. Here it is. As you did just read. Takashi Iizuka did not confirm this as an early design for Supersonic, nor did he say this is just a concept design of Supersonic for Sonic X. Many stupid fuckers on the internet said he confirmed this is Supersonic, but as you can see he didn't. Anyway, I will explain all this nonsense and the confusion that were on this topic that were going on for many decades. And I will explain to you on what Nazo really was. First of all, Nazo is not a concept design for Supersonic. Because as you can see in this image, this is the concept design of Supersonic in Sonic 2. And this is the reason of why Nazo is not supposed to be Supersonic at all. Because this concept was made and is inspired by Super Saiyan Goku. And we all know Supersonic did appear was in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And literally after that game, came Sonic 3, and in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Supersonic was in it, and of course, Hypersonic made his first appearance. As for the stupid morons who say Nazo was just a redesign for Supersonic only made for Sonic X, I will tell you why this doesn't make any fucking sense. Why? Because Supersonic was literally a big deal and a hit in Sonic Adventure 1 and of course Sonic Adventure 2. And Sonic X is literally just Sonic Adventure series, but if it was an anime. And as we did say before, Nazo and Supersonic both have appeared in the pilot of Sonic X, so Nazo being a redesign of Supersonic is just stupid and doesn't make a single sense. And now I will also tell you why it doesn't make any sense for Nazo to be just a scrapped additional transformation for Sonic. First of all, around the time of Sonic X, Sonic did not have any forms besides Supersonic and of course Hypersonic. And around that time, Sonic got redesigned to be modern Sonic, and also his Supersonic form was also redesigned to match modern Sonic edgy look. So it's possible that they wanted to give Hypersonic a redesign too, to make him appear in the anime along with Supersonic, maybe as a final thing for the show before it ended. Because they teased Nazo in a space-like background, and we know in Sonic X, the Matrix Saga, Supersonic was fighting Dark Oak Moon-like form in space along with Super Shadow. So it's possible they wanted Nazo aka Hypersonic to be used here. And if Nazo wasn't really meant to be Hypersonic, then it will never have been cut out of the show, because Dark Sonic made his useless appearance in the show. Okay, now I will talk about Hypersonic from Sonic 3 and Knuckles and its connections to Nazo. First, the Hypersonic mural. As you can see in this mural, look at the back quills of Sonic. It's long and sticks out, just like Nazo. And no, these are not wings. I've seen many mistakes set for wings. Because in the game LEGO Dimensions Sonic Pack, they updated the mural, and this mural always happened to be next to the Super Emeralds. So for the dumbasses who say this is Supersonic, they are wrong. This is clearly supposed to be Hypersonic, not Supersonic. And the back quills here are just as clear. These are not wings, just Hypersonic back quills. So Nazo, being hypersonic, could also explain as why Shadow's super form is lighter than supersonic, and it would have also explained Shadow's eye design and why they have these eye lines and look aggressive. It would make sense to Shadow and the mural theory that Shadow design was based on hypersonic, not supersonic. It would also explain why Sega never even confirmed the mural theory. But what if I told you that hypersonic base color was always meant to be silver? Don't believe me? Well, see for yourself. When you ever make Sonic transforms into supersonic or hypersonic right before triggering the transformation, Sonic will always go into this silver color before hypersonic starts to flash his rainbow colors. And this also happens to supersonic. Right before Sonic turns supersonic, he becomes this light yellow before his supersonic form also starts flashing a lighter yellow color. So this means hypersonic true color was always silver, not a rainbow. Because supersonic is also flashing a color, but it's just a lighter color of a yellow color. And the bat quills of hypersonic in the game is also pointing out, like Nazo's bat quills as seen in this sprite of hypersonic from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And this is the only game that had Sonic's quills to be this sharp looking. Just like Nazo. And the design matches so well with Nazo and the mural. If Nazo was just supersonic, scrapped design, or was just another form for Sonic like Dark Sonic, then I bet you Takashi Iizuka would have already gave more information as why it went unused. Instead of saying supersonic like a dumbass,